Hey guys, it's April 7th, and today I have been scoring the turn, which is the part where the villain, as I've been talking about through the past few vlogs, where the villain actually turns. The part where the jealousy overcomes him and he is evil, he's a villain. And today I was scoring that, and if you watched yesterday's episode, you saw that I did a load of sampling with a load of different stuff, and a lot of that actually worked its way into this cue today. Is actually almost the main texture of the underlying scene. So that was fun, because instead of having to write, orchestral stuff, which I don't really mind, but I'd much rather tinkering with audio files and getting these these textures that do the exact same, that portray the same emotion, but I find it a lot more fun tinkering. So I mean, it sounds a bit like this. Give you a quick demo. You probably won't be able to hear it very well, but I've got some strings in here. What I might do in a second is switch over to direct feed, and I'll show you what I actually did there. Yeah, I'm going good on that. The desk is getting messier as the project goes on. I've got my cue sheet for this week. They're all the tracks I've got to do this week. Probably shouldn't hold that close, you can't really read it. But so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 cues to do in I guess I should really get those done by this week, because that's reel 1 and 2, and there's 3 reels. So in the next 2 weeks I need to have those 18 tracks done. Some of them are big, some of them not quite so big. Some of them are going to be really fun to do, and some of them will be more texture, ambient stuff. So it's going all good. I'm glad you guys are offering your encouragement and support. It is all duly noted, and it's really helpful. It makes me feel great when I'm working that people are actually interested in what I've got to say. So keep on posting comments and whatnot. I hope the lighting's better in here for you guys that are a bit annoyed by the generally orange colour of my last vlogs. I'll try and keep it like this from now on. If there's anything you'd like to see in future vlogs, let me know in the comments, and I'll try and show you. I mean, yesterday's yesterday's vlog was what people, what some people wanted to see. So if you ask, you get. That's what it is, and it makes it fun for me. It makes working a little bit more varied than just sitting by myself and ratting music. That's probably my tip of the day. Tip of the day. We're going back to that. Cabin fever can kill creativity. That feeling when you're by yourself and you're just composing, and you haven't got any interactions with other people, it's not good. It makes you go within yourself, but not in a good way, So when you can, try and get people over to come listen, bounce ideas off some other musicians. That's always good. Go out, you don't have to go out necessarily, but go out, see people, have fun, or do what I do, blog and get people to talk to you on the internet. Just don't isolate yourself, interact with people, so that it actually makes you feel better. I mean, like, doing this blog has made my work feel 10 times easier than it normally is. So yeah, what I'll do now is I'll switch over to the direct feed, and I'll show you some of the creative things I did with the sounds I recorded yesterday. So okay, so we're back in Ableton Live here, and what I wanted to show you was how I used those sounds I recorded yesterday and made a dark texture out of them. So if I just solo the ones I did, I need to solo my voice there. Right, so if I solo these are so there was the metal bar, which sounds like this. It's pretty cool. The Easter egg box
Sounds like that. The bowed guitar sounds like this, which is nice. I played a low rhythm with the bow on the low string, sounds like this. Did the same on the high string, sounds like this. And I hit a cymbal and then moved it closer to the mic as the resonance was coming out, and it sounds like this. These are all heavily affected. I don't think I've got that much time, so I can't really go into how I made them all. I'll just show. I'll show one of these guitars. So these yellow dots here are where the line was slightly out of time. So what I've done here is you can click on. They're transient markers. So they mark where the beginning of a transient is, where it thinks one is. And I can drag that around. So at the minute I've got this beat, but I mean if I wanted this one like there, it can go. You know, you can just be creative, but it also helps if something's slightly out of time, you can just nudge it back in time. So this originally sounded like this. You can even hear the scuff of the guitar at the end there. What I did was nudged it down an octave and put a filter and some delay on, so you get this nice kind of effect. And when you put them all together, you get this kind of the one I'm most proud about is the Easter egg box, which is kind of underpinning the entire thing with just this rhythm. It's almost like a march. And what I'll do now is give you a quick sneak peek of the actual track with all those bits and pieces in. So yeah, that's all I can really show. I hope you enjoyed this little look at how I know it's brief, but time is of the essence. I hope you enjoyed the look at how I turn those samples into something useful, and maybe tomorrow I'll go into more about the orchestra that I used. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's blog, and hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks, bye.